your local view. We're on your side on Silsbee Live at Silsbee Live at.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Silsbee Live. Do not turn that channel. You are watching the best local show in Silsbee, Texas, and beyond. So, real quick before we begin tonight, I do want to say this. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the families and the community of Grand Blanc Township, Michigan. I don't even know what to think anymore, guys. There aren't any words. I shouldn't have to come on air every time that we do this and say our thoughts and prayers are with somebody else. We have got to stop the violence. And it begins with us. The government's not going to do it for us. The media's not going to do it for us. It starts with us. It starts at home. And that's where we're at. And real quick, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to hurt people's feelings, but at this point, I just don't care anymore. Do not call this a tragedy. That's not what this is. This is cold-blooded murder. Okay? And if you're going to sit there and you're going to call it a tragedy, get off my page. Because that's not what this is. This is 100% cold-blooded murder by a sick individual. That's what this is. So, like I said, our thoughts and prayers go out to the families and the community of Grand Blanc, Michigan. Once again, a senseless act of violence. Pray for them. Keep them in your thoughts. With that being said, welcome to Silsbee Live. Real quick, we want to thank our sponsors. They are located up there and up there. I can never remember what hand I'm getting. See? I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyways, we want to thank our sponsors. Thank you for all the love and support you've given us over this last year. Here in a couple weeks, we will be unveiling the new sponsorship programs that we have coming out, including our radio sponsorship program. So be on the lookout for that. Tonight, we're going to talk about some really awesome topics. We've got some quick topics that we're going to discuss, but there are a couple that are going to make you not want to miss this show. Number one is going to be cyberbullying. We are going to talk for a minute about Charlie Kirk and reactions and stuff like that. And I do have a brief little thing on Candace Owens. We're also going to talk about all the great events. We're going to talk about the Cruise in Silsbee post topic, which means, as we discuss it after it happened. And then we have all the amazing events and everything that's going on around our communities that you want to know about. So let's kick it off. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big shout out to my main man, the maestro himself, Mr. Paul, behind the ones and twos over there. Say, hey, Paul.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right. So let's talk about, and this is one of my main topics for tonight. Let's talk about bullying for a minute. Okay. So if you've ever watched this show, if you've ever watched anything that has to do with me, one of the biggest things that I do not, and I repeat, I do not care for is bullying, especially when it's cyberbullying. Okay. Here's my big thing. Okay. We have it hard enough as a people in this great, wonderful world. That we get bullied by our coworkers, by our bosses, by everybody else in the world. We don't need it on social media. My big thing, and I've preached this for 7 years now, since the inception of this show. If you got something to say to me, don't do it on social media. Come talk to me. But you won't because you're too scared to. Because what social media has done over the past 2 decades is it has made us vulnerable and soft to our condition. Okay? We have talked about it on this show before. Okay, we talked about it when the Charlie Kirk thing happened. We've talked about it we've talked about it in association with 9/11. We've talked about it when anything happens in our media and anywhere in the world. Okay, we have talked about this in length. Okay, who is that? Hey, good morning, Jeffrey. By the way, you can, if you disagree with me, if you agree with me, if you want to talk to me, if you have a conversation piece that you want entered, leave it in the chat box below, and we will get to you as soon as we can. We do not harass. We do not bully. We do not use foul language. So if you're on here for that kind of stuff, just you can get off too. But let's get back to cyberbullying. I am not for it. Here's my big thing. If you have to resort to getting on social media and saying your piece and offending somebody or tearing somebody down, you're not a man, you're not a woman, you're a coward. That's what it comes down to. And that's just it. Like, I understand having disagreements with people. I understand having great debate, and that's fine. We can do that. Okay. But here's the biggest misconception. All right. And I'm going to call this out because, have you seen, Paul, all the people in the, ever since the assassination of Charlie Kirk, have you seen all the, I am Charlie Kirk stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. So we've all seen it, right? And it's a big deal because the man died for free speech liberties. Here's the issue, okay? He didn't do it behind a desk. He didn't do it talking on accounts. He didn't come at you that way. He did it face-to-face with you on his podcast, or he did it face-to-face with you in person. And you got to have debates. You got to have that communication. And so if you're going to sit there and say, I am Charlie Kirk, perhaps you ought to start living like him. I mean, just say it. The other thing, and I said I wasn't going to bring this up, but since we're on this, I will say this. If you're in the media, and this is all I'm going to say, Paul, if you're in the media and you have taken this whole narrative about Charlie Kirk and you have used it for gain, whether it be financial gain or whether it be likes and comments on your page, just stop. Just stop. Do not make this man's death a gain for you. Okay? That's not what it's for. I'm so irritated about seeing news media outlets getting on there and saying, well, I stand with Charlie Kirk and this and this and this. Guys, once again, we're going to say this out loud. This is not a Republican thing. It's not a Democratic thing. This is a heart condition. Somebody killed this man because they have a heart condition, okay? Because they have malice and evil intent in their heart. That's why it was done. This does not divide party lines. And I know my opinion is going to be unpopular because the truth of the matter is, in my opinion, is common sense, and it doesn't, and people don't want to hear it these days. And since we're talking about him, I'm going to say this real quick, and God forgive me if I offend anybody, because I don't care. But here's the thing. I was always taught that you always listen to the person shouting in the back of the room. Okay? I'm not saying one way or another what happened. All right? But I will tell you this. Do not for a second think that I don't believe that there is more information that we need. I'm going to tell you this. All those people that are dogging on Candace Owens, maybe pay attention a little bit more. Maybe she's right, maybe she's not. But you always listen to the one shouting at the back of the room because they're always the one telling the truth. That's all I'm going to say about it. Because the fact of the matter is, we've gotten real good as a society about taking the first narrative that we hear and running off with it. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, so all of this back to cyberbullying. I don't know, because for a while there, we were in this idealism that bullying was wrong, that it wasn't a good thing to bully people. And now all of a sudden it's back again. And I think it's like a popular trend. It goes back and forth depending on our mood. So let me tell you again, cyberbullying is wrong. You shouldn't do it. And if you are doing it, please stop. Be a man, be a woman, face these people face to face if you have an issue. That's what it's about. Conversation. And I've said it before, I think that social media has given us the directive and the chance to say stuff on our platforms and not get our butts whooped for it. Because guess what? I guarantee you, 90% of the people who talk on social media wouldn't be talking if they got punched in the mouth.
That's for sure.
That's the truth. Because back when I was growing up, back when the people before me were growing up, you said something stupid, somebody was going to punch you in the mouth. And that's just how it worked. But now in the age of everybody has a show, everybody has a podcast, everybody does this and that. Now we've come to the point where everybody's opinion feels valid. I'm going to tell y'all this. Sometimes the best thing to do, and I've learned this because I used to be that person. 7 years ago, I'm telling you, I was on it. Like I don't know. I said stuff just off the cuff and it ticked people off and it made people mad. And I realized somewhere down the line that sometimes the best thing for me to do is just shut up and watch and listen, because you get a lot more out of it. And I've learned that. Because right now, you know, I told somebody this a long time ago. Like, if they ever made me angry enough, I could literally bring receipts to my war. And it would be easy because I've shut up and I've listened to people. And I put all that stuff in a vault. And that is probably the best way you could do it. Now, there is time for talk, but sometimes the time for talk is over. Sometimes we got to take action. But more times than not, if you just listen to people, in fact, what's that old, what's the Maya Angelou quote? If somebody tells you who they are, believe them. Because most people in our generation will tell you exactly who they are by what comes out of their mouth. You don't have to guess. But that's neither here or there. But yeah, just guys, let's stop with the bullying. Let's stop with the idealism that people are better than other people. Let's stop with the doing stuff on social media to make a narrative and an agenda. And let's learn to love again. That you want to know what's going to defeat all this? It's love. Pure, unsolicited, unobjectable love. The kind of love that, and I usually don't get religious on my thing, but the kind of love that my Savior gives humanity. That's the kind of love that's going to stop this. That's the kind of love that's going to stop all of this. And if because I'm telling you, hate does not defeat hate. Only love can do that. Isn't that a quote? Didn't somebody quote that one time? I believe it was Martin Luther King. But I'm telling you right now, just stop with the narratives of oh, we need to do this. Oh, we're Republican. Oh, we're Democrat. We're people. We're human beings. We bleed red blood. Let's be more of that. And listen. And normally, you know, when we hear these things, when I hear these things, normally I don't get on my soapbox. But, well, not to y'all. I do to my wife, who has to hear it all the time. But she signed up for that. And my friends. But guys, we cannot continue to go down the roads that we're going down. Anyways, so that is kind of my thing. I kind of rolled it all into one tonight. I do want to say this one more time, and this is the last time I'm going to say it, probably because I don't want to keep, you know, bringing this up to people who are hurting from this and stuff. But like I said, prayers go to the families and the community of Grand Blanc, Michigan today, to everybody. All the hatred, all the people who are losing their lives over these senseless acts of violence, including Mr. Kirk. God be with him and his family. God be with the people in Grand Blanc, Michigan. God be with the young lady, I can't remember her name, on the bus. God be with the other school shooting that happened the same day Mr. Kirk passed away. Just guys, and I know there's more. But we have got to just come together. Like there's no reason for all of this. Anyways, that's my little spill tonight. We're going to talk about some events real quick. We're going to get into that. I do want to talk about, first thing off the top, I want to talk about post-cruise in Silsbee. Now, I will give you a disclaimer. This was the first year in 27 years, I think it was, that I was not at Cruise in Silsbee, which is crazy to me. But from what I understood, it was a great time. It was a wonderful experience. The guys, the group, because Cruise in Silsbee is a nonprofit organization, so the people that run that do a spectacular job every single year. It's never, and it gets bigger and bigger every year. It's always one of the best times in September, late September. And it's just a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful event. You get to see so many cool classic cars. People get to show their passion and what they love and what they do, you know? So, I did notice, however, Paul, that there wasn't a actual Main Street cruise this year. They did put out a flyer thing on Facebook, basically saying you have to. Here's the reason. Okay, so nowadays it's not like it was in the past. Nowadays, when TxDOT has or when you have an event, a festival, or a cruise or whatever on a main street that TxDOT is over, you have to have certain things that happen. You have to have insurance on the parade. You have to have all these kind of things for them to shut down the street. And so the group for Cruise in Silsbee decided, instead of paying that insurance, you know, they were going to take that money and put it back into the community, into nonprofits, which, hey, you know, that's their thing. You know, we appreciate them. But I did see something on Facebook that said, oh, well, if they're not doing the Cruise in Silsbee parade? Are they doing the Christmas in the Big Thicket and the homecoming? Yes, because here's the thing. Those insurances have been already paid. Okay, so those parades are still moving forward. So that shouldn't be an issue. We're looking to have an amazing homecoming parade, an amazing Christmas parade. They're going to be fantastic. The Silsbee Fire and Rescue, they take care of all that. Okay, so shout out to them. They're amazing people. They do great work over there. I don't know why. Every time I talk about a group, I say the words, they do great work. I sound like I'm going to do it. They do great work. It's amazing. It's incredible. I'm sorry. Anyways, but anyway, so big shout out to Cruise and Silsbee for having another successful event. I believe this was, like I said, the 27th. So we're looking forward to the 28th, and I believe it's going to be at the last weekend of September, like it always is. So
it was 25 years. It says on their side.
25 years. Oh, I thought it was 27. Anyways, they've been doing it for a long time, but, so we're ready for another successful year next year. I'm sure it's going to be the last weekend of September, like it always is. So, big shout out to them, and good luck with the planning for next year. So you have any thought? Oh, and we did something cool this year. I forgot about that. So we were actually able, even though they didn't have crews, they had some cars going up and down Main Street. And big thanks. I want to give a big shout out tonight. Paul, the Maestro Sunderland, thank you so much for taking care of everything this weekend. Because I went on vacation, as you can see, to Banana Land, and I got to go watch, the Savannah Bananas play ball against the Texas Tailgaters, and it was a fun time. We had a good time. I got to relax a little bit and take some days off and just kind of, be free of everything for a while. I just have to do that sometime. So, thank y'all for allowing me to do that. And thank you, Paul, for taking care of business here while I was gone. So, big shout out to him, but let's get into the Halloween bash and let's talk a little bit about it. All right. So, the Halloween bash, October 25th this year, I don't think I have a page for it. I didn't think about that.
Give me just a second. I'll pull it up.
Oh, he's going to pull it up. Okay, cool. So the Halloween bash is this year, October 25th in downtown Silsbee, Texas. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have all kinds of cool things. We are going to have, of course, the trunk or treat as usual. We're going to have the car show, and we're going to have the vendor fair. And he's about to pull up the flyer here in just a second so that we can show you kind of what's going on. So, let's see here. Oh, it's going to be super big. Oh, he's fixing it. Awesome. All right. So, and boom, there it is. The Silsbee Downtown Halloween Bash, October 25th. It starts at noon. Okay. Noon to 6, we're going to have the vendor fair. We are also going to have the car show from noon to 4. Okay. So we're going to have those two events simultaneously. The car show will be in front of the Pines Theater right there, down that strip. And then the vendor fair will be the rest of the place at the moment. The car show ends at 4 p.m. At that time, we're going to take an hour break, let everything get set up for the trunk or treat, which happens in the same place. And that will start at 6 p.m. and go all the way to 9 p.m. We will have live music by some great bands, which we will put out this week. We will also have, of course, for the, like the third year in a row, maybe the third year, we will have Sadistic Wrestling Federation, Valley of Nightmares, their premium wrestling event live right there in downtown Silsbee. And we'll talk about them here in a little bit because they get to do something cool. But make sure that you check out all the things that are happening. We're going to have plenty of food. I did make the phone call. Rudy's Kebabs will be there. So, along with other amazing food vendors from all over Southeast Texas. It is the biggest, Halloween party in Southeast Texas, and it's fun for all ages, but especially fun for kids. This year, we're going to do some other things.
I saw that Rudy's was also at Cruise in Silsbee.
He was, yeah. But this year we're going to do something we're going to do some things. We're going to have some other contests. We are going to have a Halloween baking contest, which will come out soon. We're going to have what did I say it was? A pumpkin carving contest. Jeffrey will be there. Yeah. He's going to be taking some pictures for us because I never take pictures. And that's one of the problems. So, we're going to have a pumpkin carving contest for kids. And we'll have that flyer out this week with all the information and the instructions how to enter.
We'll have to do a couple of classes based on age.
Yes, absolutely. And so we're going to do that. And then, and we also got an amazing sponsor for those pumpkins too that we're going to be putting out this week. So we're going to have contests. There's going to be games and prizes and toys of all kinds. Like I said, the car show, the vendors come out and shop all the amazing vendors. And then, of course, the trunk or treat that night. It's going to be fun for the whole family. The biggest Halloween bash in Southeast Texas. Come check it out. October 25th, starting at noon, going all the way to 9 p.m. that night. So be there. And real quick, before we finish that up, we do want to thank our sponsors for that event, which are Energy Texas, Silsbee Ford, SIS Concrete Works, Mr. Jason Barnes over there. Give him a shout out. And, of course, and guys, this one guy has been sponsoring this since the inception of the event. And that is Mr. Tom Walters at Tom Walters State Farm. And of course, running the car show, we have the amazing Excessive Performance. And this year, we have the amazing Satsuma Valley, who will be doing all the detailed technical work. So give some love to them as well. Speaking of Satsuma Valley, they did their market at the park over the last weekend. Heard it was a good turnout, huh, Paul?
Yeah, we had a good time.
Had a good time. Absolutely. So y'all be sure to go to their page and check them out. It's a fun time for everybody at the market at the park. So basically every other week, right? It's the second and fourth Saturday of the month, right down there at the Lumberton Park down 421. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just looking to see if there's anything else we need to talk about.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, it is 25 years. Okay, there it is. Cruising for 25 years. Yeah. Look at that. I don't know why I thought it was the 27th. Maybe I'm tripping. I do think that deserves right there. Go check out the Silsbee Bee this week.
I was going to screen capture this real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Being a member of Satsuma Valley and being out at that market, you get to meet all kinds of cool people. Okay. This one in particular, every time I see it, it always lights my heart up because there's something about young kids being amazing entrepreneurs that just makes me happy to see. And this young lady is one of those. This, if you can see it, yeah, there it is. This is.
Let me resize it real quick.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. So, and it's fine. We'll just talk about it real quick. But this is Miss Adeline. She does Adeline's Lemonade. She has been a vendor at our market at the park several times. She's been to several events all over Southeast Texas, and it's really cool. Like just to see, what she's done. It's really exciting. But she's a sweetheart. Her family, it's a family affair. Her mom, her dad, I think I've seen, other family out there that help her with this, but you can go look at this and you can find this whole story in the Silsbee Bee.
Yeah, this is also in their newsletter that they send out.
Absolutely.
You can sign up for on their website.
Yeah. You can go to their website at Silsbee.com?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yes.
at Silsbee.com and sign up for their newsletter. And it's a daily newsletter that you can see all the action. So check out their newsletter. And also every Thursday, you can get the physical copy of the bee. And then Wednesday, you can get the digital copy. So y'all make sure that y'all are subscribed to them. In fact, they're moving.
Yes. Yeah. This week.
Yeah,
this coming week, they're trying to be open by the 1st of
yeah.
October.
That's awesome. I see that, go back up to that other one because this is really cool. So Silsbee Oaks Healthcare participates in Lamar College Orange Career Fair. That's really cool too. We have a bunch of great care facilities in our community. Y'all make sure that y'all show them some love because they're doing the most and they're doing incredible. But all right. So the Halloween bash, like I said, October 25th. Oh man, Caney Head Assembly of God marks 100 years with homecoming celebration. That's so cool. I love that. But yeah, so y'all make sure you go check out all the information on the Halloween bash. I'm going to create an event here pretty soon. So y'all be looking out for that. Sorry. All right. So let's talk about, disclaimer. We're going to have a show here very soon. And it's going to be with these lovely people. And they are from Lively Oaks Farmers or Market. Okay. But right now they're doing a Lively Pumpkin Patch. This is the second year they've done it. It's scheduled Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all October. Okay. The first one is going to be on, let me see.
Are we talking about Pumpkin Patch?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it's.
I got the flyer up here for you.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm looking at it right here. So I believe the first one's going to be Thursday, October the 2nd, and it is $5 general admission. The activities are you can do photo ops, there's lawn games, learning TPs, guess the weight, corn pit. Then there's premium activities, which is petting zoo, hay rides, pick a pumpkin, and a corn maze. So you can do the $5 general admission activity or the $10 wristband, which includes general admission activities plus your choice of 2 premium activities, or you can do the $15 wristband, which does it all. Okay. There will be a food truck and market on Saturdays. Okay. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every week of October, and then food truck and market on Saturdays of those same weeks. Your ticket sales, children 2 and under free. So you can actually, if you scan that QR code right there at the bottom of that flyer, you can actually go straight to their ticket sales and get loaded up. And we're going to have them on the show here, coming up. So make sure you tune in and you'll get more information about that, on the show. So
I love the flyer, John, but there is no address on it.
Yes, there isn't. Absolutely.
Because I have no idea where that is.
So let me get that for you real quick because I can do that. Okay. Let's see. A Lively Pumpkin Patch. Boom. Here we go. All right. So it is 840 County Road 4900 in Silsbee, Texas. And it starts October 2nd, goes all the way through October 31st. But just remember, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays only. And it starts at, well, I had it right there. I believe it starts at 8 a.m. and goes all the way to, let me see, because it's not telling me. It just told me, but yeah. I don't know why it doesn't tell me on the. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it.
Time and address is not on their flyer.
9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays all October. 840 County Road, 4900 in Silsbee, Texas, at the Lively Oak Event Center. So if you just type in Lively Oak Event Center, I'm sure it will bring it up. But if not, it's 840 County Road, 4900. Okay. All right. But yeah, be on the lookout for that show. We're going to air that show here pretty soon. Okay.
Even their ticket website doesn't have their address on it.
Oh man.
They need some help.
We're going to have to get them some help on that, the address being on there. But, okay. So next slide, which is going to be SSW presents Star Brawl Saturday night at the Bullpen Sports Academy, 2623 Magnolia Avenue in Port Neches. This one's going to be October 11th. The doors open at 5:30 p.m. Bail time is at 6:05. Now, they're having a costume contest. Okay? So, wear your best costume. They're going to pick it, and I guarantee you're going to win something great. Tickets are $10. You can go to their Facebook page. Actually, you can go Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. All of them are at Southern Star Wrestling. That's it. So y'all go check them out. There are ways to get on, especially their Facebook, and you can go and check them out and get tickets, $10 a piece, or you can just buy your tickets at the door. Once again, that is at Bullpen Sports Academy, 2623 Magnolia Avenue in Port Neches, Texas. All right. So next up we should be SWF Island of Heroes. Now, let me explain something about this. Okay. I know that flyer there says October 19th. He made 2 flyers for the event because it's October 18th and 19th. I just pulled one of them. So you can go Saturday, October 18th or Sunday, October 19th. This is the lineup for the 19th. The one for the 18th is on their Facebook page. So you can go check that out. Okay. But they've got some great matches. Now, this is at Beaumont Comic-Con. Okay. And it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, inside the facility.
Inside
the Comic-Con.
Inside the facility. You got great matches going on. You got the Hitman, which is one of my favorites. He's having an Elite Breakout Open Challenge. Warhammer, it's another of my favorites, versus Robert Gray. Victor Morbius TKO. Alehouse versus Superior Sullivan and a mystery partner, which is pretty cool. And a special appearance from Swoggle, a.k.a. Hornswoggle from WWE. So you can go out there. I don't know how much tickets are. You can check it out on their Facebook page. But it's going to be October 18th and 19th live at Beaumont Comic-Con. Speaking of wrestling, this one kind of hits home with me. Oh, look, we got it right here. Hold on. How much are tickets? This is it. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that the Beaumont Comic-Con is at Doggett Ford Park. We're trying to see how much tickets are.
It looks like $20 plus their 10-cent fee or whatever.
Yeah. Like $20. That's just general admission tickets. Oh, wait. Oh, that's for 2. Yeah. So 2 tickets, you're looking at $40.20. But yeah, so go check it out. That's general admission. I'm sure there's VIP tickets, all that kind of stuff.
They're on Ticketmaster.
Yeah, you can find them on Ticketmaster.
I'm sure they're selling them at the door too, but Ticketmaster's got them.
Yeah. Awesome.
Looks like 10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday both.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. That's when the doors open for Beaumont Comic-Con. Y'all go check them out. It's going to be a great time. What else they got on there?
Yeah, 10 to 6 Saturday, 10 to 4 on Sunday.
There you go. 10 a.m. to 6. Yeah.
10 to 6, 10 to 4.
10 to 4. All right. Awesome. Well, that's really cool. So let's get back to this. All right. So next up, and this one's a big one for me.
And this is in November.
This is in November.
We've got time.
Yeah, you've got time. November 22nd. It's a Saturday. These guys are doing something amazing. They're calling it the Heroes Holiday Benefit Brawl. Okay. It's going to be at Teddy Morse's Cowboy Harley Davidson. That's at 1150 Interstate 10 South Access Road in Beaumont, Texas. The General admission is $15. Children under 13 are $10. The doors open at 1. The first match will be at 2. There are still sponsorship packages available if you're a business and want to get in with this. But let me tell you what this is. Okay. So this is a wrestling event, unlike any other wrestling event, because all the proceeds provide holiday meals to veterans during the holidays. So every bit of money that every bit of money, all the proceeds are going to veterans so they can eat a nice meal during the holidays. And if you know anything about me, if you know anything about my heart is veterans are a big part of it. And so y'all, man, and here's the cool thing. They have gotten so much good talent to come in here and do this. Sons of Plunder will be there. Blue Collar Crew, I believe they're from Hurricane Pro Wrestling. Mikhail Cross, Tamaku, Drake Bishop, Mike Grizzly, the SSW champion, Aaron Rydell. That's just what's on the front of the flyer. Who knows what else there's going to be. But guys, if you're a business and you're out there and you want to sponsor this, please get with
us. We'll get you in touch with
and we'll get you in touch with who you need to get in touch with. Guys, it's an amazing event for a good cause. So please do whatever you can to either be there or sponsor it, and let's feed the people that allow us to do what we love in this country.
And this is going to be quite exciting. This is going to be inside the Cowboy Harley Davidson.
Yeah, it's going to be on the showroom floor is what I understand.
Yes, they are moving the bikes outside so they can put the ring inside.
Absolutely. And there's one other that I forgot to put on here, but I put it on my sheet, which we probably should have done this one first, but Tiger Prowl. Yeah, I did that on air. 10 a.m.
That's what you needed that flag for.
I know, right?
So you can just wear it while you're talking about it.
That's right. Tiger Prowl, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. after the homecoming parade, October 11th. So come out, check out the homecoming parade, and then after that, go to Tiger Prowl. It's always a fun time. There's going to be a bunch of cool stuff happening. So do not forget, after the homecoming parade, don't go home. Go straight to the Tiger Prowl.
Where's that at?
It is downtown Silsbee. That's where it's at. All of downtown Silsbee. If I ever say downtown Silsbee, one of the best ways to find out stuff.
Don't you have to be DTF to know where that is?
You have to be downtown familiar to know where that is, to know what that is. One of the best ways to do it.
Silsbee Live DTF shirts coming soon.
Yeah. Is to literally, if you don't know where it is, to check out the Silsbee Public Library, 295 North 4th Street in Silsbee, Texas. Or if you want to know about their events, you can just come check out our window outside because they're on there. Right now it's the Tiger Prowl and the Halloween Bash. So, but you can just put that in your phone, and anytime I say it's in downtown Silsbee, more than likely you can just put in that address and it'll take you right there. But I do have one more event that my wife just sent me, which I forgot about, and I probably shouldn't because I'm in it. But this one's actually November 9th, and it is going to be the Boss Lady Books Local Author Book Fest. Okay. It is Sunday, November 9th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Lumberton City Park, 421 Park. It's going to be a great time. There are a bunch of authors going. Let me see if I can find. Do you have that? All the authors and stuff? Can you send it to me? Because, let me see if I can just do it like this. This might help. Here we go. Yeah. hold on. Let me see if I can find the people that are going to be there, because there's actually some really cool people that are going to be there that I actually know. I thought there was a flyer that I got that had all the people on it. Let me see real quick. But anyways, so while we're looking for that, Frontier Rodeo Coffee will be serving freshly brewed coffee and specialty drinks to keep you energized throughout the event. Beck's Creative will be bringing fun and colorful face painting to delight guests of all ages. And Satsuma Valley Studios will be providing at the afternoon's entertainment with DJ services. But I'm trying to find the authors because I know I don't know where it went. But anyways, there are several amazing authors that are going to be there. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay. So, I'm going to name the names and you might know some of them. Alex Schweitzer, I guess that's how you say it. Misty Smith, Amy Dial, who we've had on this show before. Beth Savoy, Candy Usher, Christina Rosalind, Chrissy Nicole, Danny Denari, Holly Ann, who I don't know if she still does, but she used to work at Cats. I don't know. Jason Emile McGee, Kenny Ray, Jessica Powell, Kristen Windsor, Lakin Pass, Ellie Gay, Megan D. Harding, which used to have a show on our channel, close personal friend of mine, ML Marion, Melissa Cups, Monique Shepard, Nyla Bond, Peggy Bell, Olin Dunnigan, Rebecca Clark, Sarah Barnett, and Susan Howard, which Sarah used to do. She actually did our photos for our family photos. Like, she's an amazing photographer too, but I don't know if she does that anymore. I think she just writes books. But it's going to be a great time. CJ's Cookie Counter will be there also serving up cookies and literary treats. And then Boss Lady Books will be set up with all the bookish merchandise you love. Come shop, browse, and treat yourself to something new. They are actually the headliners of this event. They are the host. So that is going to be Sunday, November 9th, 1 to 4 p.m. at Lumberton City Park under the pavilion. So don't miss this. This is going to be if you love books, this is a great place for you to be. And you can find all this information on their event page. Just go to Boss Lady Books. Okay. So yeah. Oh, there we go. But anyways, so I want to end tonight. And I can't, I want to talk about some stuff. One more time. I want to give a quote from a friend of mine who actually is helping with the Heroes Holiday Benefit Brawl. He's actually one of the main people putting it on. His name is Ben Morrow. And he is part of Odin Son's Ironside crew. He put on Facebook,
and they're the group that's heading the
right
holiday meals for the veterans.
Right. He said, "Master your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. You must be a leader. You should not make decisions based on emotion." I used to be that guy. I used to all the time be that guy. I never stopped being that guy. And sometimes even today, I still base my decisions on emotion. And it's a very dangerous road to tread down. Okay? Be calm-headed when you make decisions, especially when you're on social media. Don't say stupid stuff. Okay? That's it. Just be cool. Just everybody be cool. I do want to talk to you, and that's all I got. That's the last thing I'm going to say about that. But I do want to talk to y'all real quick about things that are going on here. So, Paul, we talked about yesterday, you kind of let the cat out of the bag on something. You talked about a train cam.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Because you told people that it was coming, and it is. So, we'll be working this week on the train cam. So we will let y'all know when that's finished, and we'll get it up and running. It's looking like, I think we talked about, we're probably going to have to do it on our website.
Yeah, it'll be live on the website all the time, but we'll link it to Facebook.
Yeah, because so the problem is with like Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that is that they have a time frame that you can post. You can't have it like an all day video. You see what I'm saying? But we can have it to where we have it on our website 24/7 and then link it to those pages. So we're working on that.
Speaking of train cam, it's train's coming right now.
I hear it. I hear the train a coming.
Should we just loop that audio on it all the time?
Oh man, we probably should. Maybe that can be like when you hear it, you just hear that one line. But anyways,
I also think we should put a petition together, see if we can get the train company to sponsor the train cam.
Oh, I think that would be awesome. Absolutely. In other news, radio station. So as you know already that the app is out and it is available on Apple Play Store. I looked at it.
And also, by the way, it now comes up when you type in Satsuma, it comes up first.
Oh,
we've now
what?
downloaded it enough that it's up at the top.
That's awesome. So it comes up first thing you have when you go to Apple Play Store. Does it really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, a gentleman yesterday looked it up and came up first thing. Just
so cool.
Just type in Satsuma.
All you do is just type in. I'm doing it now. Let's see. So I'm typing in Satsuma. And boom. Look at that. That is so cool. Which we have. So far, we have 2 ratings at 5 stars. So that's good. But I looked up the information today about the Android app. We are 9 days in to the 14-day period. So 5 more days, and that'll be done. And then hopefully, I'm hoping by the start of next week, we will have an app available for Android. So don't hold me to that, but we are working on it religiously, trying to get that out. We've got a lot of cool things coming for this radio station, guys. Y'all just wait. Just wait and see. But we're super excited about it. We're super excited about the future. Like I said, the radio station, the train cam, we've got something happening. October, what did he say? October the 13th? Was that the date? I'm looking at my mail right now. Yeah, October the 13th, which is Monday. Not this Monday or next Monday, but I think the Monday after. So y'all be looking out for that. That's going to be a fun thing. And I've already told you what it involves. We had to back it up a little bit. We had some stuff we had to take care of, but on both sides. But it involves the letters KFDM. That's all I can say. But anyways, be looking out for that October 13th. It's going to be a fun time. I think, Paul, that's it. I think that's all I have tonight. Like I said, once again, thank y'all for watching. I am John Marble. I'm the owner of Satsuma Valley Studios, and be sure to like and watch all of our rest of our content, etc., which is ECT capital ERA. And go check out previous episodes of a podcast that she did, which I don't know. We're looking at, possibly coming back, which is Listen Closely. So y'all go check it out. Thank you, Amanda. And then, of course, the best Silsbee, Texas sports show in the history of Silsbee, Texas sports shows, Ruling on the Field. Check it out every Wednesday night. Check out the Debatables podcast, which is a group of young men who like to debate stuff, anything from comic books to anything, and throw them some suggestions. They're right here on this channel. So y'all go check it out. Y'all go check out Ruling on the Field's Facebook page, Etc's Facebook page, Listen Closely's Facebook page, all of these, and Satsuma Radio, all of these under the umbrella of Satsuma Valley Studios. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Hear the roaring, the heart and pride, Silsbee live. Breaking the news, your local